This is not what you want to see in your suitcase full of breakables. I'm just saying. Hey, everybody. I just slid in here at the last minute. What a morning. Okay, I really need to turn my mood around because I gotta tell you, I'm a little grumpy right now. Just a little grumpy. Such a bad morning. Such a bad morning. But I made it home. And you guys are all here. So that makes it extra cool. Now, the really funny thing is, okay, I'm trying something. The StreamYard that I used to do this from told me that they fixed a problem and I can use the Chrome browser again. So we're testing that theory. So far, so good. We'll see when I go to share. So just a heads up, if something crashes and something goes down, I'll be back. I would just have to switch browsers and fire it back up, but I'll be here. Okay. So for those who don't know what's going on, like myself, hey, I am Danny Ackerman. I am the Niche Lady. We do this every Monday at 1 o'clock. And this time I have brought back all the stuff that I bought on my trip to San Diego, which I just got home from literally like 30 minutes ago. My flight was supposed to come in at 10 o'clock, which is what I normally do. And I have plenty of time to get home and prepare and all that. But this morning, and like I'm being very careful about, I don't want to start you guys talking any politics over in the chat. So, okay, this is a no politics zone. We're not going to go there, but the circumstances that caused me to be late have a little political tone because Air Force One was at the Las Vegas McCarran Airport, so they would not let us leave San Diego until Air Force One was on its way. So we literally sat in the plane for an hour doing nothing. And I'm just watching going, okay, now that's going to crunch me a little bit. That's going to crunch me a little bit. And then even before that, the morning was bad before that because getting to the airport, I had forgotten my purse at my daughter's house. We had to turn around, go back, get the purse, come back. TSA wanted to unload my carry-on because of course I have weird stuff in it. I'll show you the thing that really set them off. And I checked 3 suitcases and they all were packed. I packed them very well. I know how to pack breakables. I used clothing, I used soft stuff, I used boxes, and it was all very well in there, and I made it so nothing moved, you know, just like when I package something. Well, imagine when I'm unpacking and this is in the suitcase and you got it, they broke a bunch of stuff. So I thought, okay, do I file my claim with TSA? Do I file my claim with Southwest? Like, who really, well, it's really TSA. So I go and I look, oh my gosh, I have to share this with you. I just have to share this with you. Hold on. It's going to be our test of the sharing the screen. And let me blow this up. So there is a way to file a claim. And to me, it's like they opened it, they repacked it. It is their fault. Okay, we file the claim, blah, 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 blah. Wait, where is it? Here it is. Blah, blah, blah. If your claim is denied, does not, they have, oh, here it is. Here it is. Please allow up to 6 months. Are you kidding me? They get 6 months to pay on this claim. I'm going to breathe. I'm just going to breathe. I'm going to breathe. That was a kicker right there. 6 months. I am not a fan of government-run services and things. Okay. Again, I'm going to really try to stay away from the politics, but I'm a little irritated today. I think it all sucks. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to, and I will actually like kind of, I can't show you, the one thing is completely demolished. Completely demolished. It was a beautiful purple cut to clear tumbler. And the way I had wrapped it was I had wrapped it in clothing and then again in a bag. And then it was in the middle of clothing and things that could protect it. And when I opened the suitcase, it was all the way out at the edge. So that tells me, you know, they just didn't take care. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if, no, I'm going to claim the value of the items. I'm claiming the value of the items for sure. Yeah. Oh, and you have to keep your little claim number, because if you lose your little claim number, then, you know, don't get me going. Don't get me going on some of these customer service processes. Okay, so I get off the plane and we're going to go get us an Uber to get home. And I had the wrong payment method in there because I haven't used Uber in like forever. Okay, we fixed that. Oh, it won't take my payment. It won't take my payment. And I'm like, oh, this is not good because this is the only way I have it getting home. So finally, I just changed to a different card and it took that. And then when I went to go get the Uber, it said no cars available. No cars available. I'm like, really? like what else can go wrong? But we did end up getting a very nice Uber driver, and I think he is inspired to start his own YouTube channel. And we had a good conversation on the ride home. Uber's gone up considerably in price too, by the way. Oh my goodness. It's almost $30 to take that Uber home. Was not expecting that. Yes. So there we are. So I'm going to let it go. Let it go. It's in the past. I'm home. I've said hello to all of my doggies and tortoises and birdies and guinea pigs and fed the fish that my son forgot to feed for 2 days. But there we go. Yeah. It's like $30. Yeah. I'm thinking I could have parked for that cheap and just taken my car. But I did get some really incredible things. I wasn't quite as motivated this trip. I left a lot of stuff on the shelves. You'll see as the videos go up, you guys are going to be yelling at me to like, why did you take that? And you could have shipped it, or, you know, you could have, you know, whatever. I don't need to get something just for the sake of getting it. I am perfectly fine with leaving stuff, you know, for other resellers to find and do that stuff. And so if you're in San Diego, I left a lot of really good stuff on the shelves. We did find a spectacular new antique mall. We didn't even get to do half of it. I mean, it was 40,000 square feet. And I got some really good stuff there. And then we hit the Goodwills and the Salvation. Their Salvation Armies are much better than the ones here, and their Goodwills are not so great. It's really interesting how things flip. So we did that. We went down. You saw two storytellers. Okay, this is what happens when I look over there and get in the middle of conversations. I don't know what that's about. Oh, what's the name of it? It is Classic Consignments. They have 3 stores. 2 of them are down in San Diego. One is predominantly furniture, and the other one is the antique mall. So it's, I forget the name of the street. But anyway, you want the one that is the antiques. We did go to the furniture one too, and we bought my daughter a couch while we were there too. Yeah, we're always decorating when I'm there. And yeah, so it was a nice trip. It was a really nice trip. We went down and played in the tide pools and just had a nice, relaxing getaway. Oh, you saw 2 tiny ones this weekend. I gotcha. Okay, so let's get into the stuff, which is what you're really here for. And what I'm going to do is show you a little research on it, which is what I do. And hopefully I've got the screen blown up enough. We will test that. Let's see. What do I want to show you first? Okay, this is one of the things I'm crying about. I am deeply in grief over the loss of this guy's wing. This is one of the casualties. Very sad because this is marked Cam Murano, and it is really good quality. Here, I'm going to show you the body so you can just see the intricate glasswork inside there. Yeah, this would have sold for $100. He would have sold for $100. So he got broke. The tumbler, which I couldn't even bring over here, it is literally in pieces. And I'm thinking, what if I had cut myself opening the bag and I had medical, like I still have to wait 6 months to make a claim? That just seems wrong. But I didn't. I heard it crunching. And this is the other one that I'm really super upset about because I was so excited when I found her on the shelf. I can probably glue her and then sell her down at the booth. But this is, let me peel this so you can see the mark. You guys probably already know what it is. It is Royal Dalton, the old balloon seller. This is a $40 to $50 piece. $40 to $50 piece that I got for $1.89. Bro, like, how do you break that? This was wrapped so well, and it was in the middle of the suitcase. Actually, I actually wrapped it and put it inside of a mug and then wrapped all that. So they really just were careless. They were just careless. Chaps my hide. Chaps my hide. So, should I make you wait for the really good stuff? Or do you want to see the really good stuff right up front? See, I'm afraid if I show you the really good stuff right now, then, you know, a lot of you won't stick around. You go, oh, that's it. We're gone. You tell me what you want to see. I have to replenish a little. I have to hydrate. Yes. How thrilled was I to find a Royal Dalton on the shelves of a thrift shop? Go to the good stuff. You want to see the good stuff? Oh, let me just say, if you are waiting for an invoice from last Thursday's live sale, I'm getting those done this afternoon. So thank you for your patience. I also found out now what it's like to not have money rolling into your PayPal account from eBay because, I mean, I'm just so used to pulling out that card to buy my stuff. And I got it declined because I'm like, oh yeah, there's no money in there, which was kind of a pisser. I'm with you. I like that money in PayPal. I do. So I'm not a big fan yet. Don't I have an announcement at the end of the video regarding the live sale? Well, I will just say now that I am going to do the next live sale, not this week. I'm going to be playing catch up this week. And I'm waiting for that new camera to come in that has the macro lens where you can see the marks and everything. So we will do another one a week from Friday. So the next live sale will be that. What is the date of that? That is the 25th. Really, it's already going to be the end of September. I just can't. This calendar. Yeah, a week from Friday. Okie dokie. Well, I won't get money into PayPal unless people pay me into PayPal. I'm not going to transfer it back over to PayPal. I just have to get used to the money going into my bank. Yeah, with managed payments, your money doesn't go in PayPal anymore. It goes into a bank account. So the money's coming to me. It's just taking 3 to 4 days to go over to my bank account. And I have been able to print labels out of the pending funds. So printing labels is not a problem. and then your money gets pushed over into your bank account. Yep. Yeah. So I think I just answered that, Cheryl. How do you get your amount on shipping? Meaning, how do you buy shipping if you don't have? Yeah, you have, when you print your labels off of eBay, which I highly recommend. That's the best rates, except occasionally Pirate Ship has a better rate. Usually not, though. Just print your labels off eBay and it taps into the pending funds. So it's not a problem. Not a problem. When am I selling the pearls? The next sale, Peter, the next sale. Yeah, when I have the camera that can zero in on the marks, that's what I'm waiting on. Because it gets frustrating for you, it gets frustrating for me. I want you to be able to see stuff with my little wonky camera here. Yeah, it's kind of like what Etsy does. It's what Poshmark does. It's what that's what they all do. We've just been a little spoiled. Not so much, Charlotte. It doesn't really mean that eBay has the money longer. It just means the money is in the process. I don't know who gets that money longer. I don't know. It's not even really eBay. It's the third party thing that eBay uses to transfer that money. So maybe they're, maybe they're making money on the float, and the float is like that 2 or 3 days that they have the money, they're making interest on it. And I don't know how that works, but yeah. Oh, you're the daughter of an accountant. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so I don't think eBay's making money because eBay's charging 11.5% to 12.35% final value fee on the whole shenanigans now. That's where they're making their money. That's no fun. Okay, the good stuff. So imagine my surprise when I spot this on the shelf. Now, somebody can tell me what this is without me giving it away first. I will tell you, it's very sharp. Very sharp. And this actually started an entire weekend of I took Rachel with me this time. Rachel's 13, so she had to go shopping with us the whole time. But when I found this at one of the very first stores we went to, and from this point on, Rachel was touching every piece of glass, like I recommend you guys do, to see, did it feel like this? And that's the key. Once you feel a piece of this, you will understand what you're looking for. So any guesses what this is? It's cut. It is cut glass. There's a name for it. Yes, it's American Brilliant cut glass. There is a period of time, which I'll give you a little history on American Brilliant. So back in the mid 1800s, the early to mid 1800s, the Europeans were making this spectacular cut glass. And it was, I mean, it was to people in America like, I don't know, like Lalique is to us, like, that really fine, expensive glass, like the good stuff. And most people could not afford it, obviously. So some American glass makers started working on the technique. And remember back then, to make a piece like this was all, each little facet, each little thing had to be cut by hand. And they used water. They used a very, very fine, sharp water. Different techniques developed over the years. But the thing was, now it's not being imported, so it's a little more affordable. Well, what happened was, one of the makers, and I don't remember which maker it was. Maybe somebody else knows the history. I forget which of the makers took some pieces over to the World's Fair over in Europe, and the glass won awards. And that's how the American Brilliant period began, because now all of a sudden this American Brilliant cut glass was very sought after. So it went on from about the 1860s to 1880s was like the heyday. I mean, and they still continued to make it and such into like the 1920s. But it pretty much ended with World War I because of the high lead content of the glass, and they needed the lead for ammunition. So this is not an early piece. Now, most of it is not marked. Most of it you will never find a mark on, because the American makers did not want people to know that it wasn't the European glass. They were kind of like, they were pulling the little fakesters in there, right? So they didn't mark the glass. They didn't want people to know. Once it became okay and people accepted it, they started marking it. Now this one happens to be, and I didn't know this when I first picked it up. I picked it up strictly because it was American Brilliant. Oh, and yeah, and did I tell you they sold it to me for $2.99? And so I'm up at the checkout and I'm still kind of looking at it, and I just happened to turn it just right. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you. I'm going to try to get the angle just right. It's in the very, very center. Let's see. Oh, come on. You can almost see it. Almost see it. Kind of. Not really. Anyway, trust me, it's in there. It says Libby. Libby was one of the early glass makers. So this is a Libby American Brilliant piece, and it's heavy. Oh, and I also found out that crystal, and not necessarily just old crystal, but crystal in general, anything with the lead content, they have to take out separately to go through the TSA screening, because apparently it like lights up on their screen as something bad. Who knew? So let's go look at Libby. I'm just going to say cut glass bowl. Boop. There we go. And we'll sort by highest first. Don't you like those numbers? Now, again, these are asking prices. This one is not quite that. Let's go to souls. But you can see Libby American Brilliant sells really good. No, it's not that one. It's not that. I'm looking over it just to make sure. It's not that pattern. Okay, and then here's something I am going to tell you guys. If you get a piece of American Brilliant, and I'm thinking this is about a $50 to $60 piece, by the way. If you get a piece of American Brilliant, look at these. These are things you can flip. Oh my goodness. Don't try to come up with the pattern name. Just don't even. Like, you will drive yourself batty trying to come up with the pattern. Now, there are some very distinct patterns, and those are fairly easy. Let me give you an example. Let's just take out Libby. All right. So you'll see that these are, they are not given any kind of a pattern, but you will find some that are, like this one, Alhambra, I believe, is the pattern, Nassau pattern. So there's some that can be, but for the most part, you will see you do not need a pattern. This is caning. I would have put caning in here, but they did just fine. Oh, it's signed Egginton. Yeah, it's got to be Egginton. I haven't heard of that one. Marquee Rose. But generally, don't even worry about it. If it's American Brilliant, just do it as American Brilliant. But there's some really gorgeous American Brilliant. I love American Brilliant. I sold a bowl just a little bit bigger than this one down at the booth for 80. So, and I may take this one down to the booth just because I have a buyer that's probably going to be coming back looking again. So I will probably put it for like, I don't know, I'll put it for $80 down at the booth. So if I end up selling it for half price, I'm still golden. Yep. Okay. So that was one of the really good things. Of course, the duck that I already showed you. I'm grieving. I'm grieving still. I got a bunch of fun stuff. This piece, I have been dying to look up this piece right here. It is a Trinket box, and I'm just going to hold up the lid because it's really heavy. Tell me what you guys see in there. See if you see the same thing that I see. It's solid. It's all solid. Show you the inside. Look at all these little things. Woo. Paid $9.99. But do you see what I see? Then I'll tell you what I see. Gotta wait for that lag to catch up. I'm gonna look into a different software to do the live streams too, that I can cut out the lag so we can be more in real time. I'll take a drink while I'm waiting for you guys to hear what I just said. Yes, Joanne. Dum, dum, dum. That's what I see too. I see little fossils. So that's why I did pay $10. This had a mark at some point that is long rubbed off, as you can see. But yeah, this whole thing is fossilized. And it's heavy. I mean, I'll tell you how heavy it is. It is, oh yeah, it's 3.5 pounds. 3.5 pounds. So let's go take a look and see. I'm going to call it, I'm just going to say fossil first. Oh my, that's not going to work, is it? Unless we go into collectibles. Ah, that helps. And I'm sorting by highest first so that I'm just trying to see if it comes up. Oh my goodness, Pokemon, get out of there, Pokemon. Pokemon. It's not Pokemon. That sounded really dumb. It's Pokemon. Okay, so it's obviously not the right term to find what I'm looking for. So I will look another way here. Let's put, my son forgot I was doing the show too. We know it's a box. We know those are little trilobites. So you can see the little trilobites there, right? But nothing box showing up. So let me go into all categories. Am I spelling it wrong? Is that how you spell it? I don't know. Still nothing. Try that. Fossil stone box. See, plastic box. See, those are just giving me 115. So I'm not even finding anything quite like it, which, you know, I love that, right? You know, if I can't find it in that, see, here's the thing. I want to talk a minute about this because over in the Niche to Profit Facebook group, which if you're not there yet, come join us. I see a lot of you saying things like, I spent all day researching this. I can't list this until I find it. I have searched and searched and searched and searched. All of those things. I've got a 5-minute rule. 5-minute rule. If you cannot find the item you're looking for in 5 minutes, go with what you know, list it at a price that you would be perfectly happy if it's sold. If you're worried that it's something valuable, like in this case, I might put this on auction format because I don't want to sell a $300 piece for 50 bucks. So I put it at auction and it's really worth $300, it's going to sell higher than $50. If it's worth $50, it'll sell for $50. And I still make a really good profit. I need two hands. But the thing is, you have to remember time is money. So in that time you spent researching one piece, you could have listed maybe, 4 or 5 other pieces. And granted, maybe they're not worth more than, $20 a piece. That's still another $80, right? So keep that in mind. If you guys are spending a lot of time researching, I'm going to encourage you not to. I'm going to encourage you to just do a little research, come up with your keywords, and list it with what you know, and make the money by either auction. I really love this piece. Or just put a super high price on it. You can do that too if you're not comfortable with auction. So for instance, I will do one more thing with this. I will do stone. Let's just call it a stone. I don't want to call it a trinket or a jewelry or any of that just yet. Let's go to solds. Let's go to collectibles. Paring this down. Maybe I can go here. Okay. So you can see there can be some stone boxes that sell pretty high. So what I will probably do with this is put it for, I'll probably put it for like $80. Because at the end of the day, I'd be happy with $80. And I'm not seeing that it's going to be worth more than that. The stuff that's worth more is like precious gems. So yeah, I'll probably just stick it on there for like $80. I won't try to find out what that mark said or anything. Yeah. Have you ever used CamFind? What is CamFind? I don't know what CamFind is. The camera recognition, I don't like the whole image recognition thing. I don't think it's perfected enough yet to not waste my time. I have never, in all the times I've tried to use it, never come up with the right results. So, do people who know about fossils search eBay? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, what did you find, Jenny? I can't copy and paste, so I'm going to have to type that in. That's quite a word. All right. Orthoceras fossil. It should come up if I just put in that, right? Similar. Similar. They've got an ammonite in the center. Okay. All right. We're getting closer there. That was too cheap. This stuff just kills me. There's no reason to sell this stuff so cheap. All right, so now I've got some words. So now I definitely know it's worth $80. It's worth $80 to me. Let's go look at what's out there. 59. See, it's different enough than these that I'm still going to price it at $79.99 with best offer. This looks like a wholesaler is selling these. Personally, that's what it looks like. Yeah, I betcha. I bet they're getting them super, super cheap. 658 grams. I don't know how heavy that is. This is a really horrible title. Wow. This is not a good title. But you can see they've got it marked down. It was $79.99. That's a really horrible title, though. How is that? Probably why they're not selling it, because that's a really horrible title. Okay, I'm just going to say that. The commas, the numbers up front, like what customer is going to search by the size? They're not. So, hey, my Uber driver made it. Hey, David. That's awesome. Okay, what do we have next? So I was really excited to find these little gems, but I did cheat a little to see what it's going for. So I have to say, I did do a little lookup first. So I got all 4 pieces of this. Somebody tell me if they know right off the bat what this is. Be safe, David. Be safe out there. It's a jungle. All right. This is, they're not marked sterling. Sure looks like sterling though. But somebody tell me who made the silver band roly-polies. Silver band roly-polies. I'm going to pull it up over here, and then I will share my screen. No, not Libby. Ah, yes, Joanne. Joanne and Sheila. Sheila's got it. It is Dorothy Thorpe. Dorothy Thorpe. Let me just share my screen. There we go. All right, we are in actives. Of course, let's go over to sold, which is what really counts. So you've got a punch bowl. That's pretty spectacular there. Let's see, go down here. And I gotta tell you guys, right now, there is no way I would sell and ship that punch bowl right there for 80 bucks. It would not be worth it for me. Yeah, I'd have to sell that in person, even if it meant taking 40 or 50 for it, because that's a lot of shipping with a lot of risk. Okay, so we've got, they do call them sterling silver band, and I could have sworn I saw a mark on one of these. Maybe not. So we get down here. I've only got, now I could call this either 2 glasses and a cream and sugar, or I could call it 3 glasses, because the sugar actually looks the same as one of the glasses, which I thought was interesting. They do call them sterling silver. I mean, they look like sterling silver. You see, they do better in bigger sets, obviously. There's 4 for $49. I'll probably run these on auction. Now, I paid $3.99 for all 4 pieces. So if I start these at $9.99 just to get a little action in my eBay store, they're probably going to sell higher than $9.99. But even if they did, I still made a profit and made a quick sale. I mean, it's not as much profit as I'd like to make, obviously, but because I only have 3, I think probably what I'll do is I'll split these into 2 lots, and I'll do the 2 glasses as 1 lot, and I'll do this as a cream and sugar for another lot. Because let me show you what the cream and sugar looks like. Let me just put them back over there so nothing else breaks today. I am just over the breakage. So see here, cream and sugar. Now it only sells for like 16 bucks though, which I thought that was a shame. But yep, that sugar bowl looks exactly the same. So I will probably do those in 2 separate auction lots. Yep. Yep. They are sterling silver. Okay. Yeah. Not necessarily. There's things called open sugar. Open sugars were very popular. Yeah, I don't think I have seen, well, I should say before I, nope, here, if I pull that back up for you, I put in just the sugar to see, and nope, they're all just that open glass. Open. It's an open sugar. Yep. So there we go. All right, so that was fun to find. It's just really fun to find this stuff in the wild. I found these. No, this is nothing, you know, that's gonna like make me a bunch of money. Little Rooster juice glasses. The fact that I found two, had there only been one, probably wouldn't have bought it. But the fact that there was two, very sweet. I did pay $2 a piece. Now, I probably will not list these. I don't know. I might list these. If you guys tell me you want me to list these, I might list these. And I would probably run them on auction starting at $9.99 if I did list them. Because they're worth about 15, maybe about 15. And you know, I was on the quest for fire and light glass, so I was picking up some pieces I normally wouldn't have picked up. I still don't know what I have here, except it's a big, heavy piece of glass. I can tell you that much. But it's got like the little, you know, it's got that little pebbly stuff going in it. And it's interesting, and it is vintage, and I paid $3.99 for it. So I do believe this is a recycled glass piece, but that's about all I know right now. I'm kind of getting out of my comfort zone looking for this kind of glass because, man, I'm like, right now, I'm like, okay, how do I even look that up? I think it's supposed to be an ashtray. So, oh, the open sugar was for cube sugar. Of course it was. Yeah, and I see Joanne said that too. There we go. See, even I learned something. That makes me think of, what was the cartoon? Would that be one lump or two? And then he boinks them on the head. Oh, what was that cartoon? Oh, that's going to bug me now. One lump or two. All right. So we have, I don't even know. Square, glass. I don't know. Is it an ashtray? It might be. Let's go to solds. Too much. Let's go here. See, it doesn't have any insets to be an ashtray. So I'm a little stumped by this one, I gotta tell you. There's clear green. Was that Bugs Bunny did that? Ah. So I don't know if it's fire and light, but let's take a peek at what a fire and light ashtray would look like. I don't know. It's for giggles. See, it's kind of got that look to it. Where's Yvonne when I need her? So doesn't look like they really made ashtrays. So that's why there's probably only one result there. So this isn't, So I'll put square. What comes up for square? Yeah, I'm a little bit stumped on this one. I might have to call a friend, as they say. See, this looks very similar, but a little different. I mean, it has kind of, I'm just saying, looks a little, yeah, but it doesn't look the same. So I don't know. I'm not showing my screen. Man, I hate when I do that. I hate when I do that, you guys. I am so sorry. Color is smoke. It's really green though. Like, I mean, yeah, I see what you're seeing. I guess it would look like, I don't know, it's got a very green tinge to me. Is fire and light marked? Not all of it is. Not all. That's the thing. That's the tricky thing. So I'm peeling the price tag to see if there's anything under the price tag, and there's not. So yeah, so what I was looking at going, these look somewhat the same, but not the same. So I don't think it's fire and light. I do think it could be recycled glass. So even if we put in, yeah, it still wants to bring me fire and light. I think I'm pretty safe saying recycled glass though, because it does look like recycled glass. Oh, could it be a candle? Somebody used this for an ashtray because it's still a little on the cruddy side. but it's definitely worth the $4 that I paid for it. Yeah, and I will probably price it. I don't know. I'll probably put it on auction. That's it. Stuff I'm not sure about, I'll run it at auction. And this can actually, it's glass. And I know this might give you the heebie-jeebies, but I would put this in a padded flat rate envelope once I put it in a box. Put it in a box and then put it in the padded flat rate envelope so it can ship for flat rate. It's heavy. And then I only picked these up because I picked one up the other day. Now, it didn't look like these. These are really cool. I love these. Again, I'm kind of like, oh, could it be? But remember, I think I showed you guys last week a piece like this that I got, and I was told it was recycled glass. So now I have two. And I like having two. Yeah, so I paid, I want to say I paid like $2 a piece for these. $2. All right, I have to show you what my daughter made me buy. The oldest one. I had two daughters there. I mean, I was visiting my 28-year-old, and I had the younger daughter. So it wasn't the younger daughter that made me buy this. It was the 28-year-old made me buy the cat. Are you as creeped out as I am by this thing? She made me. She made me do it. He is a steampunk cat wine holder. I think. I have no idea if he's worth anything. He's from Bella Home Decor. I have to look because she made me pay $7 for it. You have to get the cat. I'm like, okay. Well, let's see what the steampunk cat wine holder is worth. Is he worth anything? Maybe we have to search Bella. Could be worth like $25. Let's look. Whoop. Let's go. Bella. Gosh, nothing. Still nothing. I don't know. I think he's crazy enough. He wants me to search for a wine bottle holder. Oh, look. That's a little pricey. We'll go back to Solts. I'm thinking I can get $20 for him. Look, 33, and they took a best offer. There was more than this. And it is very Halloween, so I think I will list my little steampunk cat for $25. $25 for the win. Yeah, and that's why I was willing to go ahead and get it, because it's the creepiest thing ever, and somebody's going to want it. Oh, Sumi would like it? Maybe I'll have to contact Sue and let her know about my little steampunk cat. And then I got some other kitties. So funny. The young girl checking me out. She says, oh, I was hoping somebody would find those. They were on the shelf. They are little folk art looking. They look very Laurel Birch is what they look. There's 3 of them. They're photo holders. I paid $4.99 for the 3. I don't believe they are signed or marked, but let's peel a sticker. Find out. No, nothing. They're just little rubber matted on the bottoms. But they do kind of have that Laurel Birch kind of look to them, don't they? But I'm thinking I will separate them. I won't sell them as a set. And I will sell them for probably like $15 each. They're lightweight, which is good. I really was looking for things that would pack in the suitcase easily. I swear to you I was. Just didn't end up so well that way. Found this little vintage lacquered wood box with a parrot. The parrot, of course, was the selling point. And this is an easy $20 bill. You know, that's my term. I'm looking for $20 bills. So Bought this at the antique mall for, I think, $5. $5. We'll turn that into 20. I know, Melissa, you caught me. I said that the photo holders generally don't do well for me, but they're cats, and it's really their tail that's the photo holder, so they could be figurines too. I know, you caught me. I did say that. I got a couple of little trinket boxes. Let me show you the other ones that I got. Come over here. Over here. All right. Again, I was looking for little small stuff. So I found this, and it's the artwork on it that kind of got me because it's different than most. Sometimes you see the romantic couples and such. Open it up. It's porcelain. It's got that matte finish, and then it's just got numbers on the back. And those numbers generally end up being like a lepton. So that's probably how I would first search for it. I paid $4 for it. So I'm actually going to put in lepton trinket box, because if I don't do that, I'm going to get way too many results. And just see if I can find something similar. I am sharing this time. Yes, I am. Is that screen big enough, or should I blow it up a little more for you guys? Oh, I guess they could be recipe holders, huh? Totally could be a recipe holder. Yeah. For sure. So I'm not finding this one. So let me go back up. I'm going to take out lepton because I could be wrong there. I'm going to put in porcelain trinket box. See, 20,000 results. Let's go to solds. 20,000 results is no bueno. Now, I don't think it's Limoges, but I don't know. So I don't like to take out that. Now it has... I don't know if you'd call that an angel, Cupid, like what that little guy would be considered. He's got wings. Cherub. So let's put cherub in there. Oh, at least it gets my results down a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. See, again, I will probably list this as a vintage porcelain trinket box cherub lady hand painted and start it on auction and just go with the auction thing on it. I would probably start it at $19.99, which is where I think the value probably is, but that way if it is more valuable than that, I've given it a chance to go for more. So got that. Oh, forgot about this piece. So I know I've also said that I don't do jadeite, but here this piece was just staring at me for like $5. And it appears to be an older piece. It's a perfume bottle. And I thought, I think people will like this. It's got the little stopper. So it's a nice, I think it's a perfume bottle. Would you call it a perfume bottle? I don't know. Let's search it as a jadeite bottle. Jadeite glass bottle. And see if we can find the same one. Not really finding the same one. Again, I think it's going to be another auction piece for me. Another auction, because I don't really want to dig in and look all over and try and find it. Let me just go to not souls. Yeah. So what else would you call this other than, I'm looking over there to see. Nobody knows what else I would call. Okay, I'm going to keep calling it a bottle then. Yeah, and you know, really, this is about my extent of a search. Like, if I can't find it right away, I'll go in auction format and go with it because it's desirable, and I think I can get at least 20 bucks for it. Now, I got a whole little plethora of tortoises, which you will see when you watch the video. Like, I was resisting. I was resisting so hard, and then I couldn't. So they kind of all, well, not, we left a couple behind, which now I feel really guilty saying that. But got cute little Tanala. Here's like part of the family that we brought home. And then we got this little guy who's also a little trinket box. This is a problem when I bring the 13-year-old with me. She's really bad for my resistance and buying this stuff. I just got to say. She picked this one out. She liked this. He is a trinket box. He is quite fancy. There he is. Made in, oops, he's made in Thailand. There we go. So those came home. And then we found a booth that was marked Camelot. And the entire corner was camels. And that was really hard because there was some big, beautiful camels that, and the prices were all really good. I will show you what did come with me. Oh, I forgot. I still had trinket boxes. Girl, I am easily distracted. That's okay. We'll do those and then we'll switch back to trinket boxes. I thought I had one more camel. Could have sworn there was one more. Maybe not. Okay, I guess he didn't come home. I tried to go with the lightweight. So I got this guy who is made of olive wood. Olive wood comes from the Holy Land, and that's why it's kind of significant for making these nativity figures. And now I remember something going through the group once upon a time. There is a particular maker of these camels that can be quite valuable. That's why, oops, that's supposed to be 2 words. Olive wood camel. There we go. So we will go back to highest first. And there, yeah, see, there are some that go for really good money. Let's go to the solds. Really good money. See? Now, obviously, this one is not that intricate, but nonetheless, he should bring at least 20 bucks. I think. I think eBay is pulling one on me with some of these search results because I know there's some that have sold for more than 20, but yet they don't want to show me those results because they want you guys to all price everything cheap, cheap, cheap. This is why I want you to be so careful when you are doing research and you are looking at these results and go, that doesn't seem like I'm getting enough results based on how many high-priced camels there are. I probably will start him on an auction at $19.99, but if he ends up going to fixed price, I'm going to list him at $49.99 because I don't think eBay's given me the whole scoop there. In fact, I'm almost sure of it. And that's starting to bug me a little bit. We cannot play the race to the bottom. We will all lose if we play the race to the bottom. And if enough of us selling this stuff don't play that game and we keep prices up where they should be, then we all win. Yep. Ignore all those low-priced things. Ah, yes, from Bethlehem. Goodbye, Tri-State Picker Mom. It's 2 o'clock already. I cannot believe how time flies. How long days do I run my auctions? So they're normally going to be on Fridays. I did the one on Thursday because I was leaving on Friday. So they'll normally be on Fridays, and they normally run for at least 2 hours. Somewhere around there. The last one was like, we went like 3.5 hours. We just kept having fun. Because it's just a different philosophy in pricing strategy, that this idea that everybody wants the cheapest. And I think that's getting us in trouble. This is why all the cheap knockoff Chinese stuff comes over, because it's cheap, right? But we've got quality to consider. And it actually really frustrates me. Like, we need to be paying attention, and if we feel like we are getting value for our money, is to kind of stay away from that lowest price stuff, because how many times does it end up breaking in a week, or it's not the quality you thought it was going to be? The race to the bottom, they can play that over on Amazon. We don't need to play that on eBay. Yeah. So Joanne, I do actually list stuff everywhere. So I listed on eBay first, and from eBay, I use List Perfectly, and then I send it out to Etsy, Poshmark, and sometimes Facebook Marketplace too. You can list all kinds of places. You could do Mercari too. I don't do Mercari. I don't like Mercari. But you can do all those places from List Perfectly. And it's not in there yet, but at the end of this, I will put the link to List Perfectly in the description. It's in every description of every video I do, except this one, because I was scheduling this live stream from an airplane. So didn't quite get it all in there yet, but it will be there. And it's like, yes, I'm an affiliate, but the only thing I do is save you money, so that List Perfectly knows you came in through my link. So I can give you 30% off the first month just by using my code. But they don't charge more because you're coming through my affiliate link. So that's a cool thing. That's a good question, Melissa. I think they were working on being in Canada, but I think it's just ebay.com right now. And if you're in Canada, you can list to ebay.com, correct? I think so. Yeah. You get what you pay for. That is so true. That is so true. Okay. Last but not least, this is actually the first camel that caught my eye. Now, you think Avon's not worth anything, right? Wrong. Avon did nativity sets. Now, I've talked about the white one, the white bisque one that they do. Also, all of those pieces worth money. They're holding their value of, $20 to $40 depending on the piece. So pick those things up at yard sales for $1 a piece all the time. I actually have 2 complete sets that I don't want to part with because I love them. And then there is this set. This one, they only ran, I think it was a run of only like 3, maybe 4 years in the 90s. And I know this because I was an Avon lady at the time, and I was scooping up the pieces again for myself. So when I saw that, I knew this camel. Now I have no idea what they're still selling for. I'm hoping they're not going to make a liar out of me. But let's go over here and look at Avon camel. Why is that coming up first? Oy. Okay, here you can see somebody sold these highest. So here's the white bisque. And notice we are not even finding this one. which I like. This is different. This is not it. This is not the same one. All right, let's go and see if there's any available. And they should be fairly rare. I'm just going to go right here into collectibles. Okay. They are fairly rare because, like I said, they only made this nativity for a few years. Look, you can't even find one. Now I'm really torn because, okay, here's one. Oh, he was the Bethlehem Nativity Collection. Does he say that? Oh, he says O'Brien. Okay, so it is that Tom O'Brien. So they have that one for 25. I might even scoop those up because these are pretty super rare. There's a few. There's a few. All right, 20 auction. So 25-ish. I think I'll hold on to them because I don't think I have multiple camels. I think I only have one. So I might actually go buy that other one that one I saw that has like the donkey and the, yeah, I might go buy that for my collection. But yeah, so Avon Nativity figurines, good purchase. Is it better to sell the set if it's whole or individual pieces? You know, I'm a little torn on that because I think you can make more money selling the individual pieces, but here's the risk. You could end up with pieces that don't sell, and now you don't have that complete set anymore. Whereas if you have that complete set, you keep it together, all that kind of thing. So it's kind of a toss. Yes, they were trying to imitate Yadro. Now, let me tell you a little factoid about Avon. Everybody thinks Avon made their own stuff. Ah, no, they did not. Avon contracted with really big name companies, perhaps Yadro. And I know they've done things with, where to go? Glassmaker, really good Waterford. They've done things. They don't have the Waterford mark or name. They don't have it. They have the quality, but they have the Avon name. Avon was like the first private labeler before it ever became a thing out here. Avon doesn't make anything themselves. They don't manufacture a single thing. Everything they sell, it comes from other manufacturers, and then they just contract to put the Avon name on it. Look at the Elizabeth Taylor jewelry. I know there's been tons of stuff you guys probably have seen. It's made by other companies. Cape Cod, trying to think. I'm pretty sure Cape Cod was made by Anchor Hawking. So the quality's there, but for some reason it got cheapened with the Avon name. All right, here's another camel I picked up. Super cute. He is signed Shepherd on the bottom. How's it spelled? Shepherd. I got to spell it right in order to look it up right. Let's look him up. Shepherd. Is it Shepherd? I think it's Shepherd. Oh, there we go. Still one now. It still wants to show me Avon. Come on now. Because it thinks it knows what I want to find now. See, this is what's happening behind the scenes that eBay is not going to tell you about. They're working. They're tweaking on this algorithm thing, this Cassini thing, and they're trying to show me what they think I want instead of giving me all the results, which really is irritating. See, I looked for nativity pieces before. Now it thinks I want just nativity pieces. And you're not going to show me. Take that out. Camel, figurine, signed, Shepherd. Let's see if I, oh, not that. Signed Shepherd. Yeah, now I'm not going to get anything. eBay, you're just going to frustrate me now. Doesn't want to show me anything. This is Kathleen Kelly. Now, if I were to go do a Google search, watch this. Oh, it still wants to show me shepherds. Ah, they're just killing me right now. Let's go pottery camel. There we go. Getting better now. What do we got? Red clay ceramic. Can't find my guy. So the shepherd name, like, I think it's Dawn Shepherd. Is it Dawn Shepherd? Okay, I'm going to go back over to eBay. I'm going to try the same search. Pottery camel. Signed. Come on, fingers. Nope. Still nothing. I'm going to take out the signed. Nope. Still nothing. Okay, fine. I'll put them at auction and I will get a good price. So that's it. God, search is making me crazy. It's got to be making you guys crazy too. But I'll go with what I paid. Like, I paid $5 for him, and I know I can get at least 20. Then I have owls galore. Okay, we're gonna look at a few more things. Let's go back to the trinket boxes. All right, this isn't exactly a trinket box, but how cute is this? One little bowl, two little bowls, and it is got the OMC Japan sticker on the bottom. See this focus thing? I'm going to fix this focus thing. It's going to kill me. All right, so put those. I just love this. This was at a little independent thrift store in San Diego. It is cute. He is cute. That is so true. That is so true, Diana. I do too. It's a totally different experience between the phone and the computer, and it's really frustrating. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree. This predictive thing. Let's go over. So what we know is he's got the OMC. He's lacquer. Let's just, oh, looky. Oh, looky. I would like when I open up and find something like that. So OMC lacquer, and let's go to souls. OMC doll. Huh. Let's look at all. Wow, this is really starting to frustrate. Might have to, you know, in WorthPoint, I'm having the same problems even looking things up on WorthPoint. It's doing the same weird thing where it's only showing me things that I really don't want to see. Okay, so we've got $85 for 5 of them. $75 for 2 of them. Well, this tells me I got probably a really nice little thing here, and I will probably put him at auction and start him at like $15 to $20 and see what happens. So yeah. And then I got this sweet little thing. Now, I know it's got wear to the paint. I think that added to the charm. It is marked on the bottom. I don't know if you can see it. It's marked Germany. And it's a nice little tin. So I don't know if I call it a trinket box or a tin box. It's actually lined with wood on the inside, which is really interesting. I paid $3 for that. So again, this is an item. Now he is missing one little foot. He wasn't missing that foot when I bought him. Oh, I will have to go through the suitcase. See if it's in there. So now it is missing one little foot, which it was not missing one little foot before. Well, that's frustrating. Oh my goodness, what else am I going to find? Okay, so we've got, oh, you know what else? I'm going to show you real quick. What was really cool, which really made me think about this. It's a wood box. The top is tin, but look at it's dovetailed on the sides. It's an old box. Snuff box. Oh. So I'm going to look up, come on. Wake up, Germany. Let's try that. Let's try Germany snuff box or German snuff box. We'll go German snuff box. Let's go to solds and see. So a lot of them came in silver, obviously. One's porcelain. Yeah, you know what? I will probably start this on auction at $9.99. Why not? See where it goes. I will look and see if the other foot is in my suitcase because this one's loose too. So it's very possible that it came off and it's in the suitcase. So we got that. And then I found this sweet. I just saw a little bunny and I thought, you know, the bunny, not so much. It is marked made in India on the bottom, you know, but I opened it up and look, he's got little eggs. Look at those little art glass eggs in there. So that's really why I paid $1 for this little gem. Let me show you those a little. How sweet are those? I will probably put this guy in my live sale. Just because. That would be fun. Yeah. So Joanne says put German wood nautical snuff box. Now I wouldn't add the word nautical in my first search because that narrows it down and I have to count on the seller having used that term and they may not have. So when I'm searching, I'm looking for similar as well as the actual item so that I can get that idea of pricing. So Win Secret asks, looking to get into reselling. Yay! Right now, don't even have a printer. Do I need a special printer or will anyone do? So if you want to print packing slips, you'll need a regular printer. I don't print packing slips anymore. I use a label printer, which I really, really love. I use the Rollo one. There's Dymo, there's Zebra. All make I highly recommend those printers. Just the time savings and actually the money on ink because you never go through ink because it's a thermal printer. You just have to buy the labels. So your initial cost is a little higher, but I highly, highly recommend getting a label printer if you're going to do this as serious business. Yeah. Yeah, your Germany box will date between 1918 and 1950. Okay, thank you, Erin. And is that because of the construction that's used in it? Love it. That's true if you get thousands of results. Yeah, and then I would probably narrow it down to like ship or something. I lived on Okinawa in the 1970s. My sisters and I each had one of those little Japanese trinket boxes. There are larger versions too. Would date it to about that time. Thank you. That's awesome. Oh, by the mark on the bottom. This is by the mark on the bottom. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I bought a little baggie. Okay, here's another. What is it? Sure, you guys know what these are, right? I don't even know what these are running for these days, so we're going to look them up, but see if you guys know what these little guys are called. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 7 of them. I got 7 of those and a little cloisonne egg in a baggie for $3. Wade Whimsies. Ding, 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 ding. That is exactly what they are. Let's go see what Wade Whimsies are worth. Oops, a little egg going. All right, we'll take eBay tongue twisters for 100. So you can see if you have a lot of them, they do really well. So here's what I'm going to do. I don't normally do this, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to sort by lowest. So how do you even make money doing that? No, I'm sorry. I have to peek and see where this person, oh, they're in California. No, 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 no. You can't make any money doing that. Stop the madness. This is why it gets harder and harder to sell stuff, because you have sellers willing to sell stuff so cheap. I could see $4 maybe. All right. I figured they were worth about $5 each. That's what I was thinking. Let's see if we have $5 ones. We do. Okay. Now we're getting into $5. Okay, close your eyes. I'm going to go fast. I'm going to go fast to see how long it takes to get up to a price range that we can all make money at. $1.50, $3, $5. Okay, so they sell cheap. Guess you got to put a few together. I know. Well, you can't sell for $2 with free shipping and make any money. You can't do it. These people are making a little bit of money on their shipping. That's why they're doing that. All right, we're going to go to page. We're going to go right in the middle. Now we're in like $5 shipping. You know it's only going to cost like $3, so add $2. So now we're in the $5 range. That's where I thought they'd be. I thought they'd be in the $5 range. So I might actually put these all together in one lot and run them on auction. And I have what? So there's $35 worth, you know, if they were $5 each. So if I start an auction $9.99 for 7 of them, I'm in good shape. So I got those. What else do I want to show you? Oh, I just got this because it was super cute too. I don't think it's just a Webkins. I know it's just a Webkins, but come on, it is a lionfish, and I'm in love. I believe it was just $2. I paid $2 for the lionfish, but you have to move over, buddy, because I have to show something else. This was, I did pay $8.99 for this. Oh, who's tag? Where do you go? I don't know. So here we go. Of course, I saw the bird, but that isn't why so much I picked this up. I picked this up because I found a mark on that rim somewhere. No, I swear I did. It's there. I swear to you, it's marked. It's marked. Yes, it's marked. Oh my gosh, now in the better light, it's not silver. It's marked EPNS, which is electroplate. Is it electroplate nickel silver? Is that what EPNS stands for? I think so. But there is a maker's mark of J and B. So there's that one little mark on the bottom, but the mark is, there it is. See if it'll focus long enough for you guys to see that. Maybe. There it is. I swear I saw it said silver. Can't win them all. Even without that. Even without that. Let's go look real quick. It's got the eye appeal. EPNS. Oops. EPNS. Slow down, Danny. What did I say? J and B. I'm just going to start there. So there is a JB limited. So what if I take out the and? What if I go to, so there is a JB EPNS. Oh, we're in lowest. Let's go to highest. And it looks like it has value. Nothing quite like this. So the other thing I might do is EPNS and porcelain. See if that, there we go. There we go. So even though it's not actually silver, oh, you guys, I'm missing something. Oh my goodness, I'm missing something so exciting that I wanted to show you. Where the heck is it? Oh, may have to do a standby for a minute. Okay, no solds again, which I don't believe there's no solds of this. I'll come back. I can just flit around like that. I will probably list this for about $75 to $80. It is an antique. It is beautiful. It is marked. Okay, you guys, stand by 1 second. Okay, maybe a little more than 1 second. Where is it? Where is it? Rachel, we're missing something. I think it might be in your suitcase. That little bowl. Oh, never mind, the suitcase is right here. Oh, it's the moment of truth. I haven't even opened this suitcase. Oh, hold on. I'm here. I'm just down here. Hold on. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Did it make it? Is it in here? It's not in here. We are totally missing something. We are totally missing something that I know was in one of these suitcases. So now there's something missing from my suitcase. And that's a little distressing. And I'm not quite sure what to do. It was a plique azur bowl. You guys know what plique azur is? Oh, man. It's missing. All right, I have two very heavy things in my hand. I'm looking for a place to sit down. I did forget about these. That's going to really bother me. This little, extremely fragile, I'm going to show you what plique azur is. It is so beautiful. So plique azur, oh, let me put bowl. Plique azur is like glass cloisonne. It looks like this little intricate, yeah, and they do call it cloisonne. Here's a good picture. Yes, I found one of these for $3. Yes, I did. But somehow it's not in my suitcase, which is really distressing me at the moment. So yeah, it's this really super dainty, dainty, dainty. I love it so much, and I'm going to be totally bummed. So that's glass with enamel work, or like the little brass wire work. It's super cool. Oh, where is my little plique? Maybe for some reason it didn't get packed. I am hoping, oops, wrong button. I am hoping my daughter contacts and say, hey mom, you left that bowl on the table. I'm really hoping. Okay, it's just one of those days. Just one of those days. Okay, remember me talking about Brutalist? Found this piece, which again has that Brutalist feel to it. It is signed, but it's really weird because the signature has mostly worn off, so I cannot see. Can't see. Show you. It's got the little square where the signature would have been. So can't tell what it would have been, but it is a, I'm going to call it a Brutalist piece because it just, everything about it says. And I think it's supposed to, well, it can't be an ashtray. It can't be an ashtray because it's got holes and I can see you through this. So that would not make for a very good ashtray, would it? So we'll call it a bowl or dish or tray. I don't know. let's call it Brutalist Square Bowl. See what we get. Of course not, eBay. Why would you give me any good results? I'm becoming familiar with you not giving me results. This one I may dig a little into trying to figure out who did. Oh, see, now they call this like a handkerchief. Oh, we could use that. We could use that term. Let's go up here and use that term. I like that term because it's not really a bowl. I think a square. Let's go. Okay, handkerchief it is. We're going to call it handkerchief. Is it handkerchief or handkerchief? But you can see that brutalist style. It fits the bill. And I will probably run this one on auction because I have no idea who done it. And this I got at the antique mall, and I paid 10 bucks for it. Did pay 10 for that. I'm really stressing out over that little bowl now. It's really bothering me. It's like you gotta wonder, does TSA ever like just take things? I mean, they didn't go in this. I don't know that it was in this suitcase. It was in one of the suitcases though. And now it's not. So it has me suspect, especially when it takes 6 months. Like that's the thing. How can they go back and like review a camera or anything if it takes 6 months? Like that person's probably not even working there anymore. Ah, yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. They saw something that looked valuable and man, okay, now I'm mad. Okay, and then I also got this guy. This is a nice mid-century parody kind of guy. Paid $6.99. Now he has been, I don't know if he originally was glued like that or that's an old repair. I'm leaning towards old repair. I mean, he's on there solid. It's not coming off. I don't find any maker's mark, but I thought, yeah, you're very mid-century. So, and again, to find him, I'm going to search share screen, Danny. I think he is aluminum. Oop, not aluminum. Aluminum bird sculpture. There's where we'll go first. Okay, only 34 results. Let's see what we got. These are more modern. Not quite what I am looking for. So I can go into, come on, let's go into what is available and see. What are my categories? Let's see. What am I? Let's go. Let's get out of home and garden because we know it's not new. That helps. Home and garden is normally like, you know, where the newer stuff goes. Although, oh, look, that's very similar. That's very similar. Yeah, so probably another one I'll run on auction. But I will start it at probably $49.99. Probably started at $49.99 because I do think it has value. Although it's quite heavy. It's going to add a lot to the shipping, but yeah, that's it. Run it at auction. Someone called it a falcon. I guess it could be a falcon. It's more like just a stylized bird. Yeah. Pre-Star Wars. Okay. What? Give me more on that. Why are we calling it pre-Star Wars? How long did Christine? I answered that. I run the auctions on Fridays, although not this Friday, because I'm playing catch up this week, but on Fridays, and they normally go for 2+ hours. The aluminum falcon looks like a falcon. You guys are saying falcon. All right, let's go. Let's go aluminum falcon. I'll go with it. No, let's take out sculpture. Let's take out that category. Oh, come on, eBay. This is what kills me. Let's look in. I'm looking in here because there is a category for mid-century. Yeah, not in that one. Collectibles. I'm shaking my head. Somebody tell me where they see falcon in this search result. There's no falcon here. But yet, that's what eBay wants to show me. Let's see. Let's look in. Nope. 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 Art. Maybe if we look in the art category. I know I saw art here somewhere on the first go around, but not now. Oy vey. eBay's killing me. They're just killing me. We're just going to run it on auction. See, that's the thing. I don't have the patience to put up with eBay not returning the right results. I may go just do a quick search on Worth Point and such, but I really won't spend a lot of time on it. I know what I paid. I know what I want to get out of it. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, it reminded you of the Maltese Falcon. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. All right, what else do I want to show you? Gosh, I'm so bummed that I don't have that little bowl. Where is it? This I picked up because that last auction that I bought a bunch of stuff, I bought a lot of the Lefton birds. And when I looked this one over, it was $3, and I look it over, and there he is. He is a Lefton, and they sell for $25 to $35. Oops, I just knocked the full price tag off. Oh, he got broken too. They broke him too. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna throw a fit. I got these really nice, actually Rachel found these. It's really nice bird napkin holders that are just really sweet. I think we paid $2 for them. Those will sell from between 15 and 20. I got 4 of these super adorable little patriotic mugs. They are by Brownie, made in Japan for Rustcraft. There we go, which that'd be easy to look up. All right. Okay. Coming to take me away. Hee hee, ha ha, ho ho, ha ha, to the funny farm where life is good. All right. Brownie, Rustcraft. I'm just going to put that. I want to see what the maker does. So here we go. Oh, so it was a card company. So here's one. $4 with free shipping on a mug. I have to look. Coming from Arkansas. I don't even know what to say. They're paying somebody to buy this mug because this is not first class. I'm telling you right now, this is not going first class. Okay, you could barely get away with this going first class, but it is going to cost more than $4 to ship, even first class. Dr. Demento. We used to be avid Dr. Demento listeners in my family. Can't imagine why. Mom, why did we listen to Dr. Demento? Because I was a child. Yeah, I saw that Hostleton aluminum can. I said it looked kind of like that. Yeah, yeah. So here's a little set. I have a set of 4. Now, the thing I think that makes mine a little more desirable is this patriotic theme. It is that nice patriotic theme. It's kind of a hot thing right now. See, here's one for $12.97, free shipping. $7.50. Right on. Okay, I was thinking they were worth like $5 each. So I was thinking I've got a $20 bill sitting here. I got a mug. Got an, oh, I know what else I wanted to look up. I got a Chicago Starbucks mug. What am I running into? I have just got a mess around me. Yeah, you know, okay, let's say, oops, wrong one. People get large lots of stuff at auctions. That's why they can sell so cheap. I get that. But even if they got it for free, and here's like, you guys, there is no shame in making money, okay? First of all. So if you get it for cheap or free, that doesn't mean you have to sell it cheap. That just means you get to have a higher profit margin. But even if they got it for free, if they sell it for $4 with free shipping, they're paying somebody to take that item because eBay is going to take, well, depending whether they're on managed payment. Well, it's still, no matter how you slice it, there's at least 12% that's getting paid in a commission. So 12% of $4 is what? Oh, goodness. Gravy. I have to use a calculator for that. Hold on. $4 times 12%. That's 48 cents. So let's just round it 50 cents. So out of that $4, 50 cents of that goes to fees. So now we're at $3.50. Now they've got to pay what? Let's even say it was $4 for a first class shipment. You're still negative 50 cents. Like you can't do that. Now you haven't even figured in your time. Like it takes time to list it, photo it, package it to ship. You have to count your time. So yeah, no, you can't do that. Cannot do that. No matter how cheap you get it, can't do that and make money in this business. Okay, so you want to know, okay, you guys are, oh, you mean my eBay auctions. I thought you meant my live auctions. 7 days. I run them for 7 days. Yep. My eBay auctions I run for 7 days. Yeah, yeah. When I do my live auctions here, they're at least 2 hours. And I'm trying to figure out, I think this is new because it's still got all of the shopdisney.com paperwork on the inside. But okay, it's a 3-headed sheep, right? With a taco on the side. And the taco on the side really got me. We all sat there and went, is that a sticker? It's not a sticker. It is part of the mug, having the taco on the side. So I must know what this Disney creature that originally sold for $22.99, I will have you know. Let's go over here. And let's go see Disney sheep mug. I just don't even know what to call it. Right? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's Toy Story. So it's the Bo Peep sheep. Oh, it really does come with a taco on the side. Who knew? Okay. And let's see what they're selling for. 15. Look at this. Okay, I'm just going to tell you, and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings that's doing this. These pictures are the reason these items only sold for $15. Tell you that right now. This picture still is not great. And $290 starting bid, not a good auction item. So you cannot judge what to list this for based on this information. Now, I'm sure eBay would like you to do that because eBay says, oh, we can sell these at, $15, $15. No, 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 no. Go back over to your actives here. Do you see this? Do you see the potential here to sell this item for $30 or more? So if everybody lists this mug at least $20, people, come on, please, please, you will get the better price. But you can see when you get into the lower priced ones, now we're getting into, these sellers could do better. I'll just leave it at that, okay? They're probably not even researching. They're probably just slapping a price on it. But mine will be listed at $24.99 because it is a sheep with a taco on it. For crying out loud. Come on. I'm getting punchy now, you guys. We'll spend a few minutes like doing a little Q&A if anybody has any questions. Oh, it's 3 sheep. Okay, it looks like a 3-headed sheep, but you are right. It is 3 sheep. Okay. I gotcha. I gotcha. I paid $3 for that, by the way. Super happy to find that. Okay, let me start. I try to start my auctions on Sunday evenings. And the reason I start them on Sunday evenings is because historically now, Cousin Rona has screwed everything up on this. But historically, the most people are online on Sundays between 7 and 9 p.m. Now, you have to take into account that we have a time difference between East and West Coast. So, you could start them at 5 p.m. here on the West Coast, which be in the right time frame for East Coast. But I do the 7 o'clock. West Coast time generally is when I start mine because that's where I want them to end. So that the majority of people that are online and possibly browsing and impulse shopping would see them. Does eBay charge a fee for each listing, like $1 per listing, and every time you relist? I thought I remember something like that. Yes. Although, if you have a store subscription, and there are levels starting at just $5, you do get a certain amount of zero insertion fee listings in that. And they just upped that for not the starter store, but like the basic store and up, you can get like 10,000 zero insertion fee listings. Depending on category, it is. Collectibles is one of the categories, though, good for us that sell collectibles. But if you sell something not in one of those categories, then you are limited. I think basic store is what? Somebody help me. I haven't pulled up the fees for so long. I think it's like $250 for a basic, and you pay $25 a month, something like that. So if you have 250 listings and you're paying $25 a month, that's like 10 cents a listing. But yeah, so they do charge. It's never like $1 though. It's anywhere from like, 25 cents down to 10 cents, depending on your store level and how many listings you got up and all of that good stuff. Have an item that is unmarked, but believe it's Murano or Jeanette, etc. Can you mention name and listing? If you are fairly certain that you have accurate information, then I say go for it. What I don't encourage is to take something that's clearly like not Murano, but you want to call it Murano because it'll get more eyeballs. Don't do that. But if you are fairly certain you have a piece that's authentic, there's no shame in using that. I've always said, like, there's no Murano police. You know, what's going to happen is your item's not going to sell to the Murano collector because they're going to know it's not Murano. And then you probably have it too high priced to sell to the person who doesn't care whether it's Murano or not. So you have to be careful with that. But you're not going to like get in trouble or anything. And usually the buyers out there will set you straight. If you list something a certain way and it's not that, they'll send you a message and say, hey, that's not blah, blah, blah. It's blah, blah, blah. And some will be nice about it and some won't. Because that's how people are nowadays. I thought they gave starters 50 listings, basics. Oh, well, let's go look. Why not? Hold on. I never do a Google search live. Oh, funny story. I just got alerted that if you are going to check out cherish.com, please spell it CHAIRISH. That's your friendly service announcement from the niche lady. Just saying. Ah, yes. I got alerted that if you spell it like the word cherish, you will go to a completely different kind of site. All right. There are different fees depending on whether you are in managed payments or not. I'm trying to find. Even finding the fees is ridiculous. They want to show me all of these added value fees first. I don't want the added value fees. I want regular fees. All right. Since we're all going to be over on managed payments. Okay, here we go. Every month you get up to 200 zero insertion fee listings or more if you have an eBay store. All right. Let's go see if we can find the chart. Here we go. So standard fees, no store. You get 200 even if you don't have a store. See, I didn't know that. 250 if you have the starter package. Starter store, I highly recommend everybody get at least the starter store. Because what you get is the ability to organize your eBay listings at the point then when you do get higher up and you get a higher level store, you're already organized. It's $5 a month. Basic is up to $350 fixed price and $250 auction. Managed payment sellers get an additional 10,000 fixed price listings in select categories. Premium is 1,000 plus 500 auction plus 50,000 in select categories. And then anchor, I'm not even at anchor. You guys don't even probably need to worry about anchor, but anchor is up to 10,000 fixed price, 1,000 auction, and 75,000 extras. And then enterprise we won't even talk about. These are the categories. Trading cards, sports trading cards, collectible card games and the toys and hobbies, collectibles, music, books, DVDs, movies, video games, not video consoles, just the games, stamps, crafts, and party supplies. So I am very, very thankful that at least the collectibles is included. Several of us are pushing them. It's like, come on, give us pottery and glass and antiques if you're going to give us collectibles. Let's do it. But yeah. It's only hilarious if you're not doing a live when that kind of thing happens. So that's why I'm super careful. Trying to get signed up for managed payments, but eBay does not respond. Like, have you registered and then like nothing, or what's going on? What do you mean they have not responded? Because it does kind of like put you in a waiting hold pattern. But doesn't your store wouldn't have your reviews numbers? I'm not sure what you mean, Melissa. Your store wouldn't have your reviews numbers. I don't know what, I don't exactly know what you're saying there. What is the reason for having different stores? You mentioned a plush store. Oh, for me? Okay. So I don't recommend you have different stores until, in my case, I had my antiques, collectibles, home goods, decor store, really super functional, making money. I got my niche. I've got my customers pretty much. And then the plush store was like, all I wanted over there was plush. And I didn't want to cheapen my higher end store with the plush. I wanted to niche. It's kind of why I'm called the niche lady, because I fully believe in building a business that the person that comes over on any particular item can look through your store and want to buy anything in there. Kind of like when you walk into a specialty store in the mall, you don't walk into a candle shop and expect to buy clothes. And you're really not looking for clothes. The clothes are not going to get much attention, but your candles are going to sell like hotcakes because people are going to remember that's the place I bought the candles. So that's the whole premise around a niche. So people that buy candles, like, what else do they buy? Oh, they buy candle holders, or they buy candle snuffers, or they buy the things that go next to the candle, you know, but you want to stay in that, like, what is that type of customer going to love? And that's the idea behind niche. Good question, though. I don't have a store. And when I first started out 2 months ago, I had to pay 35 cents each until I got around 100. I have about 140 listings now and don't pay anything, but I have a 500 listing limit. Yeah, so they do, when you first start out, they put limits on you. They just recently changed the amount of listings you get. So that's a new thing. So probably when you started, yeah, 2 months ago, they just changed it. And in fact, the seller update just happened, was pretty not even noteworthy. Nothing really happened. I mean, yeah, they took away our ability to see the email address of our buyers and a couple little things, but nothing mind-blowing. Yeah. If you're starting your store, wouldn't you have to start at 0? You mean your feedback score? Yep, you start at 0. Absolutely. That's why I recommend go buy 10 things, and hopefully the sellers will give you feedback. Just go buy 10 small things so you're not starting as a 0 feedback seller. Yeah, managed payments is working. Molly, by golly, I have not. I'm on the hunt too. I'm seriously on the hunt. I'm going to find some. Funny story is I had some in my antique mall booth. I had some. Didn't know I had some until I started researching. I was like, I had those. I sold them as just paperweights, just cheap paperweights. Who knew? Thought they'd do that automatically. Did not ask for it, but they seem to have signed me up last week. You have to register. They don't just sign you up. So if you registered, at some point, they'll push you on in. Yeah, not everybody's been notified yet. Not everybody's been notified yet. They're kind of going in waves. I guess I'm one of the lucky ones. I get it, guys. I'm not happy about it either. I really loved the whole PayPal system, but I understand why they're doing it. I get that. I'm just still really, really heavy on them about charging us commission on sales tax. I'm not letting that one go. I'm gonna fight that one. I'll do what I got to do. We might have a little class action going on. Just saying. You found a fire and light aurora vase about a month ago. Jelly. I'm jelly. That would be so cool. Isn't that what store categories are for? Isn't what store categories are for? Go back to 0 for, no. If you already have feedback, oh gosh, no. No, if you've already got feedback, your store doesn't go to 0. That feedback comes with you. That's attached to your ID. not your store level or anything. No, no, you get to keep that. Yep, yep, it's all yours. I keep track of my sales and expenses in Google Docs, Google spreadsheets. It's the easiest. And I just recently hired somebody to help me keep up with it. And it was super easy with the Google Sheets. I just shared it with her. So I'm a big fan of Google Sheets. Yeah, you have to register for managed payments. It should be right on your like front page when you sign in. I keep getting the warning and I'm already in. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I have to go file a claim with TSA. At least they put these in the bag and you have proof that they did it, right? I'm really not happy. I am also going to contact Southwest and see maybe if Southwest will give me some travel credit or something. We'll see. Make my experience a little better. But yep, gonna go do that. I'm gonna go catch up on some shipping. I'm gonna go catch up on some invoices I need to send out for last week's live sale. And I need to take a nap. No, that's not gonna happen. But yeah, there we are. I wasn't even gonna go that long today, and here we are, 2 hours in. So can you take pics of your stuff before you pack it? I mean, you can. Well, I didn't take before pics of my suitcase, but they were in my suitcase. So pretty much the damage came from like the fact that I opened it up and it was all not packed the way I packed it. Yeah, it'll be a battle. I'm up for it. All right. All right, guys, with that, go be profitable and make it fun. And we won't be live again until next Monday. And then the next live sale will be the following Friday. So put that on your calendar. And there'll be videos every day, though. I got those. Got lots of video. So we'll get that up for you. And good night.